because this guy's about to put on a show.
Baby, I'm the big boss. I fire you, I'll let everybody go. Hey, we finna take it up. Hey, we finna take it up a notch, about to take it up. We about to take it up a notch, about to take it up. About to take it up. We finna take it up. We finna take it up a notch, finna take it up. We about to take it up a notch, about to take it up.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Christian Javier. How about a report on him, Chris?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
Okay, all set to go. Jackson Holliday digs in now.
Number 7, Jackson Holliday.
And we are underway in game 1 of the series. That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Adley Rutschman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Javier with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
That's outside.
That's outside. Ball 2. Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Digging in, Taylor Ward.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That just misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting to start for Baltimore, Dean Kramer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ripped on the ground to second. One pitch and one out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Yainer Diaz.
Boogie swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Too high. Ball.
Myers was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Fought off foul.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
1 gone, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Donnie, runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Home run number 35 on the year. The Astros strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. They thought he could blow a high fastball by it, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
One down. Joshua Person up next for the Astros. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. The throw into second. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
His next home run will be the 200th.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson settles under it. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Top of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. This one in the air, center field. Person takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, center fielder Colton.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one hammered center field, way back there. And it is gone! His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So up next, Jordan Westburg. Yeah! The 0-1.
No, that's down.
That one
That's ball
missed.
two.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Next
Nope,
offering is
that's down.
downstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
There you
And the
go.
last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he saw
Ball four,
8
take your
pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
One out man at first. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And the 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2.
Batting eighth, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Going an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Westburg off of first with 2 away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Runner takes off. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Person moving under it. And that'll do it. Orioles close the gap on the homer. Now to the bottom of the second. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That misses.
Ball one.
And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him swinging.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now it's the power speed combo. Joey Loperfido. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. So next up for Houston, Carlos Correa. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Correa with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-0. And another ball. Foul ball there. The 2-1. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Ward has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jackson heading to the alley. Makes the catch. Inning over. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles 1. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Houston, on to the 3rd inning. Jeremiah Jackson getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That's
well,
a
the
ball.
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Just
That's
misses the
3.
mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes
3.
down looking.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1.
Aye.
Here's a high chopper. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Gunnar Henderson flied to right his first time.
Ball 1.
And there's
Ball
a ball.
2.
High fly ball out to center field. Person moving under this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, Donnie J. Top 5 at home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Ball 1.
That one
That's
misses.
ball 2.
Ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. That's out to center field. Cowser under it. And there's one down.
Now batting center fielder
Joshua Person, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add a run. It's 5-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and now it's Christian Walker. That one lifted to left. Ward settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 5-1. Back here in Houston. New inning getting started. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Jackknifes out of the way. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fly to center his first time. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Alonso, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Tap foul at the plate. The Orioles down by 4, top half of inning number 4. That's towards center. Person under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Ward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball.
Ball 2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Jordan Westburg will hit next. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
In the dirt. Two on, 1 out. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. That's 5 straight. And there's the automatic. And that'll load the bases.
Down.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike. Javier, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Way out front for strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman.
Inside, ball 1.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 5 and the Orioles 1. Bottom 4, Joey Loperfido. Up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Hey!
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dean Kramer is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 78, Yadier Cano.
Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Diaz
Ball 1
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's ball 2.
Got him. 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball one.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. One left for Houston. They're up 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Colton Gordon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the right fielder, Jeremiah Jackson. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Popped up. Walker under it. And a quick out, number one.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The Astros leading by 4, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit, and that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swing and a miss, strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good
Inside,
fastball
ball
there.
one.
I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
He goes down looking.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward, 1 for 2. In there at the knees for a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bradish warming up as well. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Donnie J, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Person in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. In the dirt. This one in the air right field, and it's foul. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yennier Cano out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. The left-hander on now, Keegan Akin.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time, it's a double.
Well done, drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. He's one of the best players in the game. Ripped to short. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
The color shape in amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces of jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I can never believe.
At the plate,
Leading
Pete
off for
Alonso.
Baltimore, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one smoked on its way out of here. Pete Alonso with a rocket. Homer number 25 of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. He's already homered in this game. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 6-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Jordan Westburg. Hey! You'll want.
Ball. Down.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Myers under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Out of line, out towards center. And there's two away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. Back here in Houston, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now Correa up to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. The lefty, the 1-0.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Nope, outside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-3.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Yainer Diaz. Up next for the Astros, this guy's turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. In the air, left field. So now back to the top of the order.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Astros.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Keegan Aiken won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Dietrich Enns.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, no outs. Jake Myers. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. One run across. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Donnie J now at the plate. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, but no advance from the runners.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next to hit, Joshua Person, 1 for 3. And he can't come up with it. Save!
No,
it was never going to be easy after the misplay. First and second, 1 out. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. One out. Runners at first and second.
3.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Walker in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Orioles 3. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jeremiah Jackson.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
That one drilled left field. Loperfido ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. The Stros up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it.
He's safe.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. One out and a runner at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Henderson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. And that's down and away.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Here's a 2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball 1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Back here in Houston, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Ends.
Working for the 50th time this season, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-0. He was late there, strike 1. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Loperfido around third. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yainer Diaz will hit next. And the 1-0. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. Ball 3.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Late with the swing there. And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Payoff pitch. On the ground. Holiday fires to first in time.
Up next for the Astros.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in
the air, left side. Ward in position. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Dietrich ends. Done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kyle Bradish on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So no one on after the sac fly. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Cut on, popped up right side. Mountcastle. And that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 12 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Weiss. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So up next, Colton Cowser looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strikes him out with 101.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Weiss, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
2 down, nobody on. Hey! Mountcastle wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Hey!
Ball.
Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3.
Wait, my whole team, we don't need no play. Shoot like Z, big old teams with the team, head of steam full.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Donnie J. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Foul ball, still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joshua Person. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Astros up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
That's a ball.
And downstairs. Person leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
That's ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Walker stands in now and watches strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2 keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Joey Loperfido would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Nope.
So
That's it.
puts runners at first and second.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Ball.
Brings it in for the third out. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Outside,
Ball, that's out.
And that's ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Correa takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next, right fielder Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah Jackson getting ready to hit.
Inside ball.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing at a ground ball. Altuve slings to first. Now only 1 out
Up next
remaining.
for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Back to the top of the order now. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Weiss is just one strike away. Out towards right center field. Myers on the move to the alley. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that'll do it.
This team secures a winning season with the W today. Regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off. Put your foot on the gas and just see where you can finish from this point on.
And your final 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God, body, you are looking at a God. You went to A&D, mad P, on Mars. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it, then I couldn't change. It took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sent you $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust, and on anything I put my name.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a 101, my we're doing the same thing. I need a 101 on how I'm supposed to maintain. I need a lane change, wait.